Doomed couples cheat non-stop on an island. This is a Temptation Island, like recap, up 4-3. My type of game, baby, my type of game. Are we bottom swinging or are they top? That sounds crazy out of context. Let me think of myself. But Temptation Island, we've seen Montoya clip, but apparently I saw they drop one on Netflix. That's like, I guess, American. SC's batting fourth. All right, not fourth, bottom. My bad.
Today we begin another unfortunate journey into the depths of a reality show that is unlike any other. Well, I don't know if I'd go as far as to say it's unlike any other. In fact, this is kind of the only type of reality show there seems to be anymore. You just put a bunch of young people on an island and watch them struggle to exist. And I don't mean use their survival skills or anything like that. They're all staying in luxury resorts. They used to make shows like that where people had to survive in the wilderness and stuff, but nowadays it's just a bunch of people sitting around in a hotel crying. So the idea of this show is there are 4 couples and they have to split up and go to different parts of the island and choose people to go on dates with. At the end, when it's all over, they have to decide if they still want to be with each other or if they're going to give into Temptation Island. What I don't understand is, why is anyone here? Is there a cash prize or something? Throughout the show, you'll hear people be like, oh no, I don't know if I can trust my boyfriend. I don't think we're gonna make it through this. You know, you don't have to be here. There's no reward at the end. Sure, I guess you could end up with one of these guys. Is that a victory? Great, you can end up with a guy who looks like this guy, but in a different setting. He's in a beach setting now. He's wearing a bathing suit. This guy, but in a bathing suit. So yeah, obviously, to come on the show to begin with, you likely have a pretty damaged relationship that's not going to end well. Anyway, let's see how this goes. I'm having a tough time distinguishing it from F-Boy Island, or Love Island, or $1 Million Island, or The Island with Bear Grylls, or Kong Skull Island.
Wait, what do you mean, Frico? What do you mean?
Human nature is to be tempted. I'm coming into this knowing that I am deciding to be tempted, but to not give in. I love you. I want to be with you. I hope that we get through this.
A few moments later.
For the first time in a while, I'm not really thinking about Ashley.
Make you feel this.
Damn.
Wait a minute, you're telling me that this guy didn't stay loyal? They gave into temptation? What is this, some kind of Temptation Island? It's so funny that all it takes is them just being around other attractive people their age for like 20 minutes and it's game over. It doesn't matter if they've been together 6 months, 2 years, or 6 years, it's all gonna end the same way. So anyway, all the couples arrive and they're like, I love you and I'm never leaving you. And then all the single people show up and they're like, whoa, other...
Oh. So that's... I've never watched this show. I just seen it was real messy.
People are here. I know I said I was gonna stay loyal to you, but also there's other people here, so that's a deal breaker. How am I supposed to do this? There's a beach over there, for God's sake. What do you expect me to do? Not talk about my vulnerable feelings with all these women?
This seems nuts and crazy, and people are probably wondering what the hell we're doing. And I feel the same way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here we go. We are on Temptation Island. That's crazy. That's insane.
Nuts.
It's Temptation Island.
So one thing a lot of them keep saying is, look, I know this seems crazy, but the potential for how close our relationship could become afterwards is unreal. In what universe would it take traveling to Temptation Island to learn if your relationship is going to work out or not? I understand that they think if they make it all the way through without cheating, then it'll bring them closer together, but the odds of that happening are incredibly low, especially when you consider if you did have a happy, fulfilling relationship, there would be absolutely no need to come on here. So I'm sure...
No, she didn't request it. I did.
Sure, with every single couple here, there's at least one person in the couple that wants to see somebody else. This next part is so cringeworthy. They bring all the single guys out, and of course they all immediately take their shirts off and start trying to drop one.
So, I thought they put couples and separated the couples and put them with the other couple. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say it's 8 couples. I thought they separated the couples and put the guys that are in couples in relationship with the other girls that's not, or that are. I didn't know they separated them and then brought single people on to flirt with them. But I feel like if you got to go this far to test your relationship, you shouldn't be in a relationship.
One-liners, and you can tell all the boyfriends are getting jealous, but since everyone here is the same person...
Wait, 3 men with 10 to 20... Who's... All right. We're all loyal here, right? But who's not folding at that point? I'm sorry. You bring 3 dudes, 20 women, or you bring 3 girls, 20 dudes? Like, come on, bro.
pretty much. The only thing they have to differentiate themselves is
Exactly.
their bodies. So they're all just comparing bodies, and the guys are like, yo, I can do that with my pecs too, bruh.
There's a whole lot of pecs in front of me.
Good luck to y'all.
Okay, take it
She's
easy.
used to that at home, so.
Yeah.
Oh, and they see the guys with their boy. Oh, this is messy.
I can do it too, don't worry.
Dude, I can do that too, so I'm not even worried about it. It's only fitting, you know? I can do it even better than you. I mean, don't
This
get me
is
wrong,
messy.
you look nice, but you know what? Let me just show you. Let me pop this shirt off. So now all of the single people line up, and whoever they like the most, they put a wristband on, and I guess that's who they're going to go out on a date with later. This is obviously very awkward because they're going to be doing it right in front of their boyfriend or girlfriend.
What? 6 niggas like my girl? I'm beating all 6 of y'all asses.
I feel
And she cheesing and shit.
bad for the boyfriends. Commodity. This risk getting heavy. You're separated and you're putting them with me. I messed up bringing a girl here, man.
Thanks.
So yeah, at this point, it's already
Thanks. Thanks. Oh, nah, bruh. I would have been a single person. Thanks.
clear that these couples are going to have a difficult time staying together, and they only got introduced to the single people like 10 minutes ago. Everyone is super confident until they receive a wristband, and it's like they just can't resist. So next, all of the couples need to say goodbye to each other.
They got camera. I seen a clip on Twitter, but I've never seen like the actual show. Now I want to watch this on Netflix, but obviously I can't watch it on stream. But this might be my new show. I watch on Netflix while I go to the gym and shit.
And we get one of the most uncomfortable moments in the show. But first, we're going to have a quick word from today's sponsor, wait, what is this one actually called? Too Hot to Handle. No, Temptation Island. This is a very sad moment. All the couples have to leave each other, but don't worry, this guy has very reassuring
You can't watch Netflix on stream.
words for his girlfriend.
You still want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you seem kind of conflicted right now.
I'm just tired of putting myself on the line.
I don't want somebody to have to prove something to me. Why can't I just be enough just the way that I am?
You are, honey. You
I'm
are.
not, or we wouldn't fucking be here right now.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I will fight for you until your heart stops beating. Or until some girl puts a wristband on my wrist. We came on this show together to test the strength of our relationship. And we know it's not strong at all, so it's not going to survive. I'm sorry, Taylor, but I feel like I've outgrown you. I feel like I've outgrown not being on a Netflix show. I need to move on to bigger and better things, like being on
Nigga said the big three.
a Netflix show and talking to a person from said Netflix show.
Is
I
it?
feel like it's day one and you're already kind of giving up a little bit. What's my last time gonna see you for who knows how long?
About 4 weeks.
All right?
Oh. 4 weeks? Like 28 days?
I want to kiss you.
Ugh.
I want to love on you.
Please don't do that.
You know I love you and I appreciate you.
I need more
Anybody who say, you know I love you, lies.
kisses.
This is making me severely uncomfortable. I don't like the way he's talking at all. Listen, I'm gonna kiss you, I'm gonna love on you, and then I'm gonna leave, and you're never gonna see me again. Who knows what'll happen to us on this island? There's a lot of mysteries on this island. I think this is a place where I can truly find myself and possibly gain a following on social media. I think this is the kind of setting where my Instagram could really pop off. So anyway, even though they said goodbye, all the couples are together again one last time the next day, so it was kind of pointless. All the single people come out again and line up, and there's so much lining up in this show and just standing in front of people in a group. This is the case with every show like this. The first episode should just be called lining up and standing around for an hour. And then each person and each couple goes up and picks someone that they want to go out on a date with, and obviously their boyfriend or their girlfriend is like, what? How could you? And then they go up and do the same thing.
Good to see you. Good to see
What? Oh. That's crazy, Rufus. When a man gotta say, you know I love you. Yeah.
you too.
Literally.
You look good, guys.
Man, they got swollen legs. I can see them.
Nigga, is you cool? This nigga over here, the meat watcher of hell. Nigga said they got small dicks, I can see them. Yo.
Wait a minute, if they're small, then why can you see them? Why are you talking about seeing them anyway? What?
Yo, seeing your girl pick another dude, I'm crashing out. Fuck this show.
wanna come on a date with me?
No way, babe. Did you just choose Quentin? You're gonna choose Quentin right in front of me, babe? You think that's cool? Is it the pecs? Is it the pecs? The thing that really slows the show down is every time they talk about somebody new, they have to do a cutaway and we get to hear a whole monologue from the person about their whole life story.
Chris, will you go on a date with me?
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
She walked right up to that nigga. She been eyeing him the whole time. Oh, hell no, bro. This nigga would have been dead. Ain't no fucking way. I'm crashing out, bro. It's impossible to keep your cool. What?
Thank you.
Here we go.
I feel like the woman will like me just because I'm a good listener. You know, they're on this.
Oh my God, nobody cares.
And it's like the nigga ain't got no, like, if she picks somebody, you assume she picked somebody that looks like you. She picked a nigga that's bigger than you, has a beard, all that shit.
All right, just stop talking. Let's cut to the next person. I already know what you do for a living. You're a personal trainer. Everyone here is a personal trainer. I got it, okay? I get it. And here's the thing. Obviously, I'm kidding a little bit, but out of curiosity, I really did look up what this guy did for a living, and it said he's a model and he works in sales for a supplement store. Are you kidding me? How about a little diversity on the show? Is anybody a farmer, or does everybody do something related to fitness in their bodies? Why do all shows like this insist on giving us a backstory for every single person? I'm gonna forget in 30 seconds. So next, everyone goes on group dates with the people they chose, and of course, very similar to Love is Blind, they're all like, oh my God, this is amazing, this is the most wonderful, incredible experience of my life, I can't even envision anything more perfect than this.
Great to do a beautiful thing and have a beautiful experience with a beautiful person next to you. And Amaya, to me, is a little bit more outgoing than Shantae is. You know, that's why I want Shantae to have that little side of what Amaya has, which is let go and have fun and just...
So I guess already this guy has decided that this new girl he chose is more outgoing than his girlfriend. Why? Because she can let go and have fun on a boat for like 20 minutes that you guys just met. What are you talking about? And it's not like she organized this boat trip like it was her idea for him. The show came up with it. They got on a boat and he's like, wow, she's so outgoing. We're just sitting here on a boat and I've never done this with my girlfriend. She would never do anything like this. She's so boring. This is what I want right here, you know? Someone to
This is
just be outgoing with, someone to just go on vacation with and go to buffets with. So after the group dates, they all go on their own individual dates, and obviously because half the people are in a relationship, all they do is talk about the relationship and if they're ready to move on or what they're thinking. This must be especially weird for the single people because they just want to go on dates and get to know someone, but all the people are doing is just talking about their partner the entire time.
Do you genuinely
It's
though
hard.
feel
It's so
like
hard.
you want to be with Ashley, or do you think that?
I think so. I mean, like, it's been my impression the last year and a half. Like, it's been what I've been working towards. But now that I'm here, I'm beginning to
they fucking
consider, like, maybe it's not meant to be.
Man, this guy was so confident yesterday, he was convinced their love would prevail. It does not take very long for these people. To be fair to him though, it does seem like Ashley was really interested in talking to other guys from the very beginning, so maybe he's thinking, well, if she's gonna do that, I might as well do this. But I think that's everyone's logic here at this point.
What do you think you're like missing from your relationship?
I think it's like security, and that's what's hard because Alexa.
Wait a minute, what is this? Is this a date or is this a therapy session? Everyone ran in here with all this confidence and they're all jumping around partying with their shirts off, and now they're just sitting around talking about their feelings and the relationship they're currently in. Is that what this show is? This is not what I was expecting. Is this what people think a first date is now? As soon as you meet someone, you just sit down and you're like, listen,
What do y'all think a good first date is?
and we need to work on communication and being vulnerable with one another. Like, yes, I agree that's important stuff, but whatever happened to just getting to know someone first? They immediately jump right into this. It's the same thing as Love is Blind.
But I will say it's nice. Quentin has this sweet gentleness, like a very safe feeling.
He's a good guy.
See, my always go to like first dates is some sort of activity. It's always an activity because I'm competitive. CVS store, coffee ain't bad. I'm competitive. So it can be arcade, it can be the gym, it can be anything. I need something that's competitive. Have y'all ever fell in love at first sight? Yeah. Okay. Fell in love? No. Yeah, I say fell in lust. Yeah. Fell in lust, yes. Fell in love, no. Fell in lust, yes. Yes, for sure. Like, damn. Because I feel like fell in love and on first sight is kind of just, that's literally what falling in lust is. Because all you see is them. Like, for example, Kaylani. Kaylani's beautiful. Top to bottom, head to toe. But she crazy. And I would never, well, I'm not going to say would never. I would, should, will, do, am, can. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, you know, that, I couldn't. Because she crazy.
I appreciate you being there for me. And
Quentin, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate you always being there for me for the last 30 minutes. We were on that boat earlier, and you were just there for me. You weren't there for anybody. You were there for me. Quentin, I've gotten to know you very well over that boat ride, and you're a good guy. I think we should get married on a boat tomorrow.
Yeah. There's no way that you could just kind of check this many boxes. I mean, I'm not seeing any flaws.
Of course you don't see any flaws. You just met. I feel like I'm
gonna be honest. I feel like this is just a way for people to cheat and then take each other back.
Going crazy here. Do these people understand the concept of meeting a new person? Do they know that you can't just figure out everything about a person in 30 minutes? There's no way to know if they check all your boxes yet. It's too soon to tell. And I'm not even trying.
Nate, did you just spawn in here to ask for $10 for DoorDash? You ain't been here the whole time.
Trying to call this guy out. He actually does seem like a nice guy, but I'm just so tired of people being like, oh my god, he's perfect. I don't see anything wrong with him. Of course you don't. Why would you? There's no way to yet. If you did, that would be a huge problem. If someone was showing obvious red flags this quickly, then yeah, that would be really, really bad. Anyway, one of the funniest things that they came up with for this show is when they have the people who are in a relationship watch footage of their partner talking to another person. And this guy gets called out by his girlfriend for pretty much everything on their very first night. She's on a date with some other guy and she's like, yeah, my boyfriend kind of sucks. He's really lazy. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't pay for anything. And he never puts the toilet seat down.
The thing is like the toilet seat. Like, you're a man, put the toilet seat down.
Does he not put it down?
No. And this has been something we've been working on for like literally a year.
Little things like that in a relationship are actually really important, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, apparently this dude has been,
and all these niggas gonna do is just simp for the women.
Been working on trying to put the toilet seat down for a year, and he doesn't have a job now, so his full-time job is learning how to put the toilet seat down. Which honestly, at this point, that sounds better than being a personal trainer. Everyone on the show is a personal trainer. How many personal trainers can there be?
So I think like maybe the level of relationship that I am wanting, he's not necessarily able to give.
Damn.
Talk to me.
All I gotta say is that she's a liar. Alright, I forgot to put the toilet seat down like twice. And I forgot to flush one time while the toilet seat was up. Who even cares anyway? I mean, it takes 2 seconds to just put it in. Are they gonna air that? Are you guys gonna air this part? Everyone's calling me Tylee Toilet on Instagram.
She used me not putting the toilet seat down to prove that I'm not thoughtful in the relationship. I can do 99 things right, but if I do one thing wrong, she uses that as ammunition to prove that my character is flawed.
It's so unfair. I could do 99 things right, but I do one thing wrong every day for a year, and suddenly it's an issue. This whole toilet seat thing is an age-old debate. Why don't you just close the toilet every time? Like, that's the default position, in my view, is closed, not open. Obviously, I don't know the details of their relationship, but the fact that he's not denying it makes it seem like he probably is one to argue that he doesn't need to put the
I feel like a toilet seat ain't really worth an argument. Like, just put it down when you use it or lift it up when you use it. Is it not that simple? Have I ever fell in a toilet when I was a kid? Hell yeah, I fell in the fucking toilet. Like, I thought I was drowning.
Toilet seat down. Men are never going to win this argument.
And then I tried to get back out that bitch and nigga, I don't want to talk about it.
It's a pointless argument anyway. I mean, men have to sit down half the time, so why does it matter that much if it's down? Anyway, we have come to the end of the video. That was pretty much the first 2 episodes of the show. While this is getting off to a slow start, I know things do heat up later on, and either way, it's definitely more entertaining than Love is Blind. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and thanks to everyone who has joined my Patreon recently. We've had a lot of new members, both free and paid members. For those who joined as free members, anytime a video is blocked or removed from YouTube, it will be available for free on Patreon. And for those who joined as paid members, there's a lot available already. I'm going to post another Jersey Shore part soon, and also another Goosebumps review. I did one back in like November. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks again to Hungry Root for sponsoring the video. Thanks everyone for...
No, it wasn't. It was before I used the bathroom.